What's going on? Welcome to Hoop Live TV, where we sit back, kick back, talk about hoops, man. And I wanted to make a video for this narrative going around that JJ Redick put out about youth basketball, pressing and playing 2-3 zone. And I see a lot of people, you know, they co-sign that. Hey, you shouldn't play it. It ain't teaching the kids nothing. You know, what are they learning? Oh, the coaches just want to win, blah, blah, blah. All right, here's my take on this. If you want 2-3 zone not to be played, if you want your kids, you know, to be more in a slower environment, then let them play rec league. Travel ball is not for them, okay? It is not. It's not for them, okay? And it could be one of two things. It could be you as a parent just can't deal with seeing your kid not being able to compete, or they getting their ass busted, okay? It very well could be that. And on the second note, listen, if you're complaining about it, coach your team. Practice, okay? Practice. Teach them how to be the press. Teach them how to be a 2-3 zone. It's like a lot of people complain about it. Oh, it don't work. My kid had a bad experience. It's all this, blah, blah, blah. They play 2-3 zone. Look, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, okay? Put your kid, or if you coach, call other coaches and figure out, hey, how can I be the 2-3 zone? Be solution oriented. Yeah, I said it, be solution oriented. That's victimhood. And I'm gonna give you an example on, you know, these travel ball tournaments. Yeah, does teams press? You damn right they press. Does these coaches coach to win? Yeah, they do, okay? And that's part of development too. But the biggest part of development that y'all complainers are missing is the only consistency in this world is change. So if you're not able to adapt, are you really teaching your kids development? Because it's more than basketball. It's way more than basketball. Are you truly teaching your kids development? If you're complaining about a team playing 2-3 zone, guess what? I coach a 4th grade team, TLBA, over there, you know, at Moravian Prep. We press, we play 2-3 zone. And if there's a team that's more athletic than me and I don't have the right matchups, I'm going to play a zone. If I see a team that high IQ, and if I play a zone press or a 2-3 zone and they know how to move the ball, because there are 4th graders out there that I like that, and 3rd graders, and coaches do a good job, okay? Not all coaches, but majority of them good teams, they do. You know what? I'm going to run a man-to-man press. I'm going to play my matchups because I adapt. I teach my kids how to adapt. That is the biggest part of development in youth, man. Excuse me. It's not, oh, they can't do this. They don't have the strength to shoot. Okay. Learn how to cut. Learn how to pass the ball movement. What I've learned in coaching, there's 2 things that no defense can beat. Man-to-man, zone, or anything. Paint touches and moving the basketball. Paint touches and moving the basketball, okay? That's crucial. But let me tell you this story. Last year, I was in Charlotte, Carolina courts, and there are some rules in AAU, some organizations you play. If you're up by 20, you can't press. You got to back up at half court, okay? Which I think is somewhat bullshit. As far as that, I think it needs to be the coaches' choices. Like the 2 coaches need to talk. Hey, this is what I want to do. Hey, do you mind? Blah, blah, blah. And if you're the coach that's blowing out a team, you know, just through pressing, I get it. I mean, you might not want to press at that point, but you can go work on your half-court man-to-man defense in a game simulated situation. You can work on something that you know you're not good at. That's what I do, okay? Now, we was playing in that tournament, and man, we was getting killed, okay? They called a timeout. The referee said, hey guys, back up. I told the ref, hell no. I told the other team, hell no. Don't call off your dogs. Don't you do that shit. Coach, but you're getting beat. I don't give a damn. My kids need to learn, because this is what it is. This is what travel ball is, okay? It's what it is. It ain't for everybody, but my kids is going to learn. That's just me. So I told them to press, keep pressing, okay? Yeah, and they end up beating us by 30. But guess what I learned that day? I found out what kids on my team is going to listen, what kids are going to move the basketball, and what kids are not really ready for this, okay? So my solution, keep pressing. So they kept pressing. Next week in practice, I simulated the press, okay? We worked on ball movement, okay? And we worked on running the lanes. We're looking to get it to the middle, wings go, and we're looking to advance, okay? Yes, I taught my kids that. Now, are they perfect? Hell no, y'all know that ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? They 10-year-old, bro. They're 10. So you're going to have to repeat yourself multiple times with this, all right? And that's okay, because they're learning. You're learning as a coach, all right? So throughout the season, press didn't bother us as much. I found kids that, hey, boom, know how to beat the first man, get in the middle of the press, kick it up to your wings. Now we're looking to attack. And I worked on drills. The biggest drill that probably helped me was the 3-on-2, 2-on-1 drill, fast break drill. We hit in the middle, we're going, we're coming back, we're learning how to play, okay? So in advance, I figured out, hey, I want to press too. I'm not going to be in this environment and complain about a system that's already there and be the victim. I think most of you parents that really complain about it, oh, it ain't no development, you're a victim. You're not solution oriented. You don't look at opportunities for yourself to get better, or for you to get better as a coach, okay? Bro, adapt. Figure out schemes. Get on the phone with coaches and ask. That's what I do. I call a coach quick. Hey, look, I got my ass busted. Oh, this team played a zone. It slowed us down. We averaged 53 points a game as a fourth grade team. And I implemented rules. If we don't average 55 a weekend, that's going to be either whatever we don't average, that's bear crawls or lines, depending on, how I feel about my team at the moment, okay? That's what I do. Because at the end of the day, dogs, they don't come out dogs. You got to breed them. You got to breed them to be dogs. You got to breed them through challenges, because that translates to life, okay? So get on the phone with other coaches, man. Ask. Instead of get on social media and complain. All you doing is showing your kids victimhood, bro. Coach, parent, whatever. Yeah, I said it. And that shit annoys the hell out of me. Instead of being solution oriented, okay? So get on the phone with coach. That's the team we played, bro. And I'll tell the story too. It's another one. We beat them, but they held us to 16 points and we held them to 11. They played a tight 1-3-1. Okay, they sure did. They packed it in, and my kids was turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they had lanes, but they really didn't have lanes at the moment. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have none. My son was turning it over. First time he seen a team with a packed zone like that, okay? So at the end of the day, I called the coach. I said, damn, they slowed me down, man. How the hell when the team slow me down, how can I, speed the game up? So a coach hit me up and said, hey, I called Coach Ellis, asked him, hey, man, what can I do to speed up the game? Trap the rebounder. You trap the rebounder, they're trying to get it out, and eventually the game will turn into your game. So the other team's off to the races trying to play fast because they see layups, and we got guys chasing. Next thing you knew, changed the flow of the game. Sped up in my favor, okay? And when they slow us down in half court, we had to move the ball a lot. We had to swing the ball. I taught my kids swing the ball at least 4 or 5 times and the defense gets weak, and then you'll have your driving lanes. Okay? Now, are they perfect? No, bro. Are they going to turn it over? Yes. But it's part of learning, dog. That is part of learning. And with that being part of learning, bro, it's okay. And losses come with this shit to learn, man. Okay? But the biggest thing is stop being complainers. Youth basketball, if you playing travel ball, man, you're going to run into teams that press. If you want to be good, you want to compete on that level, adapt. If you don't want that, take your ass to rec league. Take your ass to rec league where you got to stay inside the damn paint. And your kid gets to walk the ball up and don't know how to handle pressure. And man-to-man's a hard concept to teach to these kids because they got to understand help line a lot of times. Some of them be hugged up on their man. They ain't going to be perfect, so you got to teach it. And that's going to be times it's going to look ugly, and you're going to take an L doing it. But if it's all about development, you should always teach your kids how to adapt. And you as a coach have to adapt, man. Stop complaining. And all y'all parents on here that agrees with that bullshit. Like, bro, stop complaining. Put your kid with a coach that knows how to adapt. Okay? Or put your kids with a coach that's okay taking a loss to learn a lesson. Because it's not all about winning. I hate that narrative where y'all be like, oh man, this all about winning for the coach. Our 4th grade championship. That comes from people that do not win at all on that travel ball level, bro. Travel ball landscape's not changing. Just like our economical system's not changing, okay? Just like institutional racism ain't changing, okay? But I'm not complaining. I'm looking for solutions so I can do what I want, when I want, and how I want. And that's the same approach you need to use with this travel ball stuff, bro. Ask coaches. I promise you there's coaches out here that know how to beat that, okay? Or go watch games. That's my biggest thing, man. But look, I'm done with this rant. I just wanted to express that. And really, man, adapt. Stop complaining. Find solutions, man. Stop blaming travel basketball. Okay? It's you. Adapt. Shut up. Or get out. Go on. Go to rec league. I ain't knocking it. Rec league's great developmental, I'm sorry. Yeah. So rec league's the G League, travel ball's the league, man. I'm on board with travel ball. It has its pros and cons, but it is what it is, man. Got some more podcasts coming out soon. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Got some big ones coming up in the future. Appreciate y'all. Adapt. Peace.